Alright, let's get one thing straight. Revolvers chambered in 9mm aren't some dusty relics tucked away in the back of a pawn shop. These are compact workhorses built for serious carry, packing moon clips, tight lockup, and enough muscle to make your polymer-framed striker pistols feel like Nerf toys. These snub-nosed wheel guns disappear into a hoodie pocket, ride low on an ankle rig, or tuck under a flannel shirt with zero printing. No complaints, no excuses. If your grip isn't solid, they'll remind you with a kick. But when it matters, they hit harder than any injection-molded pistol in the same weight class. You're dealing with real forged steel, tuned double-action triggers, and rugged dependability that earns nods at the range and finishes fights in dark alleys. Some of these little beasts carry 6, even 7 rounds of full-pressure 9mm, reload lightning fast with moon clips, and deliver flatter trajectories than you'd expect out of a 2-inch barrel. Forget your cousin's worn-out Taurus from 2003. This isn't that. These are modern, purpose-built revolvers that carry light, run clean, and stay ready. When your hands are slick, your nerves are shot, and the situation leaves no room for error, this list is for you. Let's dive straight into the top 10 9mm revolvers made for true, everyday carry. Rock Island Armory AL 9.0. Let's kick things off with a blue-collar brawler. You won't see the Rock Island Armory AL 9.0 on the cover of any glossy gun magazines, but this all-steel, 6-shot wheel gun is a workhorse that refuses to quit. With its 4-inch barrel, it's not a pocket rocket, but that's not its job. Tipping the scales at nearly 2½ pounds, this revolver is an anchor, and I mean that as a compliment. That heft turns the recoil from hot 9mm loads into a gentle shove. Follow-up shots are ridiculously easy. It's almost like shooting a .22 long rifle with a bad attitude. The trigger is surprisingly decent for its price point. The double action is a smooth, consistent pull, and the single action breaks clean. The finish is pure utility. It's here to resist rust, not to win beauty pageants. It eats everything you feed it through its moon clips, from cheap steel-cased ammo to high-end defensive rounds, without a single hiccup. This is the revolver you buy when you need an honest tool that will sit on your nightstand or ride in your truck and go bang every single time, no questions asked. Alpha Proj 9231. This one feels like it was forged behind the Iron Curtain, and it brings that same level of no-nonsense toughness to the table. The Alpha Proj 9231, hailing from the Czech Republic, is all business, no bling. This 6-shot revolver with a 3-inch barrel has a double-action/single-action trigger and feels like a true mechanical instrument in your hand. Weighing in just over 30 ounces, it has enough mass to make shooting overpressure plus P rounds a comfortable affair. The lockup on this thing is bank vault tight with 0 cylinder play. It's built with the kind of old-world precision that you just don't see much anymore. It's a bit of a unicorn in the States, but those in the know swear by its reliability. The grip fills the hand perfectly, giving you a solid purchase for controlling the gun. For the shooter who appreciates the feel of cold, hard steel and wants a duty-grade revolver that's a little off the beaten path, the Alpha Proj is a battle buddy you can count on. Charter Arms Pitbull. Now we're getting into the weird science. The Charter Arms Pitbull in 9mm looks conventional enough, but its genius is all on the inside. What makes it so special? It's a revolver that fires rimless 9mm cartridges without needing moon clips. Let that sink in. Charter's engineers designed an ingenious extractor system with spring-loaded tabs that grip the case groove of each round, holding them securely for firing and ejecting them cleanly afterward. This 5-shot wheel gun, with its 2.2-inch barrel and 22-ounce weight, is purpose-built for deep concealment. The grip is stout, giving you plenty to hold on to when the gun barks. No, this isn't a target pistol. It's a down-and-dirty fighting gun. It was designed for the guy who doesn't want to mess with flimsy clips or extra gear. You load it, you carry it, you use it. The Pitbull is a street-smart revolver that solved a problem nobody else wanted to tackle, and it did it with pure, simple mechanics. Taurus 905. Sometimes, you just need a tool that works. The Taurus 905 is the definition of a functional, no-frills carry gun. This is a 5-shot, double-action only revolver built around a 2-inch barrel, weighing in at a very manageable 22 ounces. It's light enough that you'll forget it's on your belt, but has just enough substance to soak up the recoil from defensive 9mm loads. The full rubber grip is a standout feature, giving you a solid, 3-finger hold that's critical when your hands are sweaty and your heart is pounding. The trigger pull isn't like breaking a glass rod, but it's consistent and reliable, which is what matters in a defensive encounter. It runs on moon clips, and with a bit of practice, you can get your reloads down to science. The 905 isn't trying to be a showpiece. It's an honest, working-class sidearm that provides dependable performance when you need it most. Diamondback SDR. Here's a sleeper pick that punches way above its weight class. The Diamondback SDR, which stands for Side-Loading Double-Action Revolver, isn't flashy, but it's a legitimate innovator. This 5-shot revolver has a 2-inch barrel and weighs under 22 ounces, putting it squarely in the ideal carry category. The rubber grips provide fantastic traction, and the matte finish is all about stealth and durability. But here's the feature that sets it apart. It's a modular, multi-caliber platform. The SDR allows you to swap cylinders, meaning you can run it with 9mm today and then switch it over to 38 Special for tomorrow's range trip. That's a level of versatility you just don't find in the revolver world. It's a solid shooter that reminds you you're firing a serious caliber without being punishing. For the shooter who values ingenuity and practicality over brand recognition, the Diamondback SDR is a hidden gem. Kimber K6S. If you're looking for a revolver that feels less like a tool and more like a fine watch, the Kimber K6S in 9mm is it. This is pure, precision-machined stainless steel. There are no rattles, no rough edges, just an impeccable fit and finish. As the world's lightest production 6-shot revolver, it packs an extra round over most of its competition while maintaining a slim profile. At 23 ounces with a 2-inch barrel, it's a perfect blend of concealability and shootability. The non-stacking, double-action-only trigger is one of the smoothest on the market, period. It's like pressing on oil glass. And unlike most snubbies, it comes with real, usable sights that are a godsend for making accurate shots. Yes, it comes with a premium price tag, but you're paying for world-class craftsmanship. The K6S is a gentleman's brawler, a revolver that's as elegant as it is effective. Taurus Model 692 Dual Caliber. Taurus built a true problem solver with a Model 692. This isn't just a revolver, it's a complete system. It's a 6-shot, double-action wheel gun that comes with 2 cylinders, one chambered for .357 Magnum and 38 Special, and another for 9mm. Swapping them takes less than a minute and requires no tools. That is an incredible amount of flexibility in one package. With its 3-inch, ported barrel and a hefty 35-ounce frame, this revolver is built to handle the full power of Magnum loads while keeping muzzle flip to a minimum. You could train all day with cheap 9mm ammo, then load it up with potent .357 Magnum for home defense. The beefy rubber grips are comfortable and give you total control. I've personally seen this revolver shoot 1-inch groups at 10 yards with factory 9mm. It's a practical, multi-caliber workhorse that delivers serious performance. Chiappa Rhino 200DS. Prepare to have your mind blown. The Chiappa Rhino 200DS looks like it was ripped from the set of a science fiction movie, but its radical design is all about pure performance. This 6-shot, 9mm revolver's secret weapon is its incredibly low bore axis. It fires from the bottom chamber of the cylinder, not the top. This aligns the barrel with your forearm, which drastically reduces muzzle flip and felt recoil. It's not a gimmick, it's physics, and it works. Weighing just under 25 ounces, the Rhino's unique flat-sided profile makes it conceal better than many traditional revolvers. The trigger is unusual. It's an internal hammer system that feels more like a long double-action pull on a semi-auto. Once you master it, it's incredibly consistent. Some people can't stand the looks, but no one can argue with how soft this thing shoots. The Rhino wasn't built to be pretty. It was built to defy convention and outperform its competition under stress. Ruger LCR. This is the revolver that defined the modern era of concealed carry wheel guns. The Ruger lightweight compact revolver in 9mm is a masterpiece of engineering. At just over 17 ounces, thanks to its advanced polymer and aerospace-grade aluminum construction, this 5-shot revolver simply disappears on your person. But don't let its featherweight nature fool you. This little beast is built to handle the snap of full-power 9mm rounds. The secret to its shootability is the patented cam-driven trigger, which delivers one of the smoothest, most consistent double-action only pulls in any production gun. It makes hitting your target under duress almost intuitive. The Hogue Tamer grip is perfectly designed to absorb recoil, and reloads with moon clips are lightning fast with practice. The LCR is not a range toy. It is a purpose-built, life-saving tool designed for the realities of a close-quarters fight. It's the perfect fusion of lightweight materials and brilliant design. Smith & Amp, Wesson Performance Center 986. And now, we arrive at the pinnacle. The Smith & Amp Wesson Performance Center 986 isn't just a revolver, it's a statement. This is what happens when master gunsmiths are given free rein to create the ultimate carry revolver. It's a 7-shot L-frame built with a titanium cylinder to reduce weight and a 2 1/2-inch barrel. At 31 ounces, it has the perfect balance of heft for recoil control and refinement for all-day carry. The trigger is hand-tuned by the Performance Center team. The double action is like silk, and the single action breaks like a tiny shard of ice. This is the kind of trigger that makes you a better shooter. The grips are custom designed for a perfect hold, and the sights are bright and quick to acquire. With moon clips, reloads are astonishingly fast. This revolver prints groups that will make owners of full-size semi-autos jealous. Yes, it costs a premium, but you're not just buying a gun. You're investing in a piece of functional art that runs like a finely tuned machine. It's the final boss of 9mm revolvers. Every revolver on this list earned its keep the hard way, not through marketing, but through performance. These aren't showpieces. They're tools for the folks who carry when the skies are gray, the hands are shaking, and the stakes are real. Each one brings something unique to the table, whether it's capacity, concealability, recoil control, or speed of reload. You don't pick a carry gun to impress the internet. You pick it to walk back through your front door at the end of the day. So which one's already riding on your belt? Don't just carry any gun. Carry the one that carries you.